Howdy, howdy. Hello, hello. How you doing? Hey, cheers. Cheers to the new car, the new wife, or no wife, should we say? Hey, these streets. Anyway, congratulations to Mura Senso for the new Mercedes Benz C-Class, whatever. Uh, we'll see that in car review later. But anyway, where's Rocio? So the last time I did the reaction yesterday, I was on my episode 102 or 103 something. I talked about Rocio not being in the villa, and there's been speculation that maybe she's back, but honestly, she's not. Okay, Rocio is not back to the villa, and the guy is already here. We expected to see Senso and Rocio welcoming their new baby, new car in the house. Mercedes, because of course, been waiting for this road being, prepared by Rocio, Mama. But ever since they had these wrangles, and of course, if you missed a part where I was reacting, there's a part that Maro indeed said on camera that him and Rocio are not cool, okay? And he was speaking Swahili. I don't know if he knew that he was recording that part because maybe because of that Swahili, a lot of people didn't understand. Thanks, I'm here. I'm going to translate to you. I'll bring that part that Maro said on camera that, hey, you guys hurry up the work you're doing because I'm expecting the new car. It's almost arriving here. The rain is coming. The goat is not being prepared. Me and my wife, we are not cool. Rocio has gone and stuff like that, but in Swahili. And so I guess that is why people didn't understand that what Maro said in Swahili. And so new car arrives in the village. A lot of prayers, and I'm happy for Mara. So generally, I'm happy for him to have that car. Okay, so what about this other part? Because Rossi is not in the villa, and we can't really assume that now because the car is here, everything is nice, everything is cool. No, Rossi is not in the picture, and according to the streets, she's not even around. Maybe she was left in Nairobi, and maybe she flew because hey, that she's not in the country. But Mara maybe didn't act up, somebody told me yesterday, I think she's back in the villa. She was in that car, and that Mercedes Benz. She was in the back seat, and she came back home. Trust you me, she wasn't. She didn't come with that car, and she didn't come Nairobi to pick the car. That was none of her business. Her departure from the village wasn't to come to Nairobi to pick the car. It because her and Marwa had fallen apart or had disagreed because how Marwa came out, launching a big claim about her and GITIRIBA, him and my wife. I don't know what they were doing. So I know that thing didn't sit right with her and how Marwa acted or reacted about that thing, that scenario where GITIRIBA scratched the car. It didn't really sit right with Rocio. And so GITIRIBA has been forgiven, kind of, because I'm seeing him hanging around Marwa, and now is carrying the bags, and he's back to the villa. But now someone that is not in the picture is Rocio. Why is she? That's the biggest question. The back seat, we call that back left seat, that is supposed to be for the car owner or maybe the wife or something. Mara was occupying the front seat of the car. Jamaican uncle now taking the seat that's supposed to be for Rocio. Where is Rocio? Is that not weird, by the way? I mean, it's really pretty weird. That now Jamaican uncle is taking the seat that's supposed to be taken by Rocio. Jamaican uncle, now you need to leave there. And how is Maro really comfortable showing the car and exciting and breaking the news, good news for having the car back at home and stuff like that. But there's no point where he talked about Rocio anywhere, me and my wife, like he always say, and me Toto. Because of course, taking that ride to the border town or maybe something like that, maybe to go and give the boys a beer, maybe me Toto and Rocio could be occupying the back seat. But now that is for Jamaican uncle. And he say, I'm the president. Let me actually put that on the screen as we start. So welcome, karibu sana. Like the videos you're joining, subscribe. This is a premiere gang. Sometimes I'll be doing premieres here and there once in a while. Once in a while I'll be doing premiere. So welcome, karibu sana, like the video. And I can see you joining. So thing is, the guy is home. That's good news. But another news is Rocio is not home, and for whatever reasons, and Maru is not talking about it, and I was making it look like it's okay. Not because people are so much excited about the car arriving. Nobody's talking about Mitoto. Not even Judy Moyos and Janet Harris. They're not asking, Maru, we can see Mitoto in the house. We can see Rocio. But I can ask, and I'm here to ask. Senso, you are welcoming the car to the villa. You are welcoming big news, but where is your family? Something's really up. Anyway, hey, we go. Before I play that part where Maro said him and Rocio have disagreed, and she decided to leave. I guess now that part, a lot of people missed it. So hey, is the new ride. I'm not gonna show the whole entire process because these are very long video. I'm going to just focus on the important parts and show you, talk about what is adding up to this one. So here goes Senso, and in the car, no family except Jamaican uncle who's decided to take the backseat that is supposed to be for who? That is supposed to be for me, Toto, and Rocio. Anyway, let me click on it so that we can check it out. Like the videos we're joining, kindly. So Maro is telling them, hey, you guys, even you, I'll be giving you a ride. And you can hear from the backseat, Jamaican uncle is shouting from there, big machine, and I'm here sitting back here.
Second big machine. All right. Wow.
All right. So, thing is, first time the car arriving, maybe just like we saw on the, if you remember, when the 4x4, the other guy, even this is a 4x4. Let me now call it Land Cruiser. When the Land Cruiser arrived the first time in the village, Rocio was the first to break the news. First road trip with our safari car and stuff like that, tour car. And she was there to receive the car. They were filming. They went for a ride for the first time. If you can see the difference between this scenario and the last one, Rocio was in the picture. They received the car. They went for a road trip and stuff like that. She was there, like the whole thing. But this time around, because she's not in the villa, and things, let me say, the situation between her and Maro is not cool. So we are trying now. Maro is trying to focus pretty much on the car news and stuff like that, so that people may not see or sense that something's not up. It's not adding up because Rocio is not here. Some may say that Rocio was left in Nairobi for whatever reason, just like they say she could be there to pick the car and stuff like that. But trust you me, she's not here, and for not a good reason, I can say. And so, who's occupying the back seat? Let's see who's occupying the back seat.
I'm the president. Eti? Hapo. Sawa. Wacha niambie anko wafungulie.
Who's the president?
Rudishia hapo, ambia anko afungulie watu. Ambia anko afungulie watu kwa gate ile. Hawa tipa. I'm the president today. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I have the boys.
Right. Jamaican uncle is laughing and shouting from the back because, that is the seat. I was concerned when I looked at it the whole time from the convoy when from the time that the cars were arriving, that convoy machines, they were riding back home, like that. You can see.
Oh my God.
We thought that maybe in this car, because there is GITIRIBA here, you can see him doing the dole. We call this dole. We thought maybe, Rocio is inside and stuff like that. That's how they say, Rocio is in that car, that black car. No, she's not. She's not anywhere. Talk about the whole process where the food was being prepared by Dorina and the likes, and Dimango came in to help. Even Anastasia is back in the village or in the villa. But there's no smell, there's no rumor, there's no presence of Rocio anywhere there. And Maro is trying to cover it up, really, Because maybe some may ask, I know maybe later after this news, people be like, no, we haven't seen Rocio. We haven't seen her. Where is she? Why is she not here being part of this, welcoming the car and stuff like that? But I've seen it and I've noticed it. So I'm not just like them, who I'm just going to be excited about the news of the car and not question about that. Because from what I heard, she never came back to the village. She was left in Nairobi, and maybe for what I heard, planning to leave. As we speak, she could be somewhere outside the country. Who knows? I've not confirmed that she has left the country, but she's not in the village. She was here in the city, arranging to get out of the country because, of course, things are not okay. Anyway, let me play that part before I even go on with this, where Marwa said that, yeah. So when he was trying to pay, he was paying someone, Marwa was paying someone here, that the workers here. So he gave the worker a phone, his mobile phone, to put in the number so that he can transfer some money to his account. So this worker was like, no, send it to my number. I can tell you my number. Marwa was like, no, right now my head is so filled up. So get the phone yourself, put your number. In case you messed up with the numbers, you'll be the one to blame yourself, because right now my head is filled up because, right now I'm thinking about a lot of things. I'm thinking about the road to be finished. I'm thinking about the God to be, prepared at home. At the same time, me and my wife, we're not cool. I'm not making it up. It's here. We can listen to it.
Ndio maana yake unapea mtu akosea shauri yake. Shauri yake.
So you hear that one guy is asking, was telling Marwa, oh, so that's the reason why you give someone a phone. That's why you're giving him a phone to put the number. When he put the wrong number, it will be up on him. Marwa say, yeah, when he messes up with the number, it will be him, not me, because I can put a wrong number because right now my head is filled up. And right there I got the point, because I understand that most of his audience and our audience don't really get most of the Swahili, except for a few. Even though you may be hearing Swahili, sometimes things like this are minor. They can, it can just pass you. And I don't know if Marwa was aware that he was filming, because the camera was facing down and he was working on other stuff. So he happened to say everything there, and that small section that summarized everything, that him and Rocio are not cool, even though people will be saying, no, you haters are making up stories. So Mari is saying, if he say that I didn't see my money, I'll say you're the one who put the number. And why is he giving you the phone to put the number by himself? In case he messes, he'll be the one. So listen, right there. I'll be translating. Mari is saying, unajua mtu anaweza kuambia saa hiyo unafikiria, like someone can be telling you the number, or this guy can be telling me the number to put the phone, to send the money, but at the same time I'm thinking about
mvua iko karibu kunyesha, gari imefika sijui sauti, buzi haijakuwa sawa, bibi mmekosana. Right there. For the Swahili speakers, you can tell the rest in the comment section. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? Let me rewind a little bit. Me, I give someone the phone to put their own numbers. In case they put wrong number, it will be them. Because someone can be telling you. So mtu anaweza kuambia wewe unafikiria, like someone can tell you, but at that time you are thinking about mvua iko karibu kunyesha. I mean, the rain is about to rain. Okay, you can be telling me your number so that I send you money, but at the same time I'm thinking the rain is about to rain. Gari imefika sijui Sotik. Sotik is a place in Kenya, like a city, maybe a town. Okay, moving from Nairobi, you pass through a lot of counties or a lot of towns before you arrive to the village. So the car was cruising from Nairobi to come to the village. So the car was in the midway, halfway. That town is called Sotik. So Maro was saying, this guy can be telling me the number, but at the same time I'm thinking about the rain is about to rain. We haven't finished the road. My car is at Sotik coming. It has arrived at Sotik. Mbuzi haijakuwa sawa. That's to mean the goat that they were preparing there is not okay. They haven't prepared it nice. Mbuzi is goat, okay? So sometimes you may be telling me your number to put your money, and I'm thinking about the road is not okay, and the rain is about to rain. The God that was prepared there is not fine. And the last part is the most interesting part.
Mmekosana.
Bibi mmekosana. You hear that? So this guy might be telling me the number. So bibi mmekosana, that's to mean bibi is in Swahili. Bibi is a wife, and at the same time, bibi is grandmama. Okay, in the deep Swahili. Now, when you go to deep Swahili, bibi is grandma and bibi is wife. So Mara was telling this guy, right now my head is so congested. You rather take the phone yourself, put your own number there. In case you messed up, in case you mess up, in case you confuse or do your thing, you'll be the one to blame yourself. Because right now my head is filled up. I'm thinking about when we'll be finishing this road because the rain is about to rain. Okay, my car has arrived at Sotik, coming to the village. At the same time, the goat that they're preparing at home is not okay. And bibi mmekosana. You, or maybe at the same time I'm thinking, me and my wife, we have parted. Yeah, that's basically me and my wife, we have parted ways. Tumekosana. Kukosana is to mean you have greatly disagreed, like you have disagreed to like big time. Kukosana, and like this is a big disagreement. Look, so that's it. Anyway, Swahili people in the house, you can translate that in the comment section and in the live chat. If I'm lying, go and watch that video. Actually, let me give you the timestamp or timestamp. In the previous video, or that was titled by Mara, "Oh my God," or OMG, a big thank you beyond major progress of our village road. What a bad day. That was posted on July 19th. And at 1 hour 44 minutes, that is exactly where you find the whole juice. And if you ask anyone, and if you take that words that he said and type and ask Google Translate for you, it will tell you exactly what I'm saying. So I don't know if Maro understood or maybe knew that he was recording at that moment, because he said it by himself that, hey, you guys, when he was transferring the fund, he told the guy, hey, look, take the phone right now. I can't really even, I don't want to get like my head struggling. You take the phone, input your number, because right now you can be telling me at the same time I'm thinking about the rain is about to rain. My car is at Sotik coming to the village. The God that I'm preparing at home is not okay. Me and my wife, we have disagreed or parted ways. So I don't want to get mixed up. Let me rewind a little bit.
Iko karibu kunyesha, gari imefika sijui Soti. Buzi haijakuwa sawa, bibi mmekosana. Hai.
You hear? So you just take actually, if I rewind a little bit before that, you hear that where this conversation started, where Maro ended up exposing that him and the wife, they're not cool anymore. Let me rewind a little bit so that you can hear where the conversation started.
Nimeweka kitu mbaya. Eka namba yako badia. Ikiendea mwingine.
So the guy that was supposed to receive the funds is called Obadiah. So Maro gave him the phone and told him, take this phone, Obadiah, put your number. If we go for someone else, or if the money goes to someone else, you'll be the one to blame yourself. All right?
Hata nimeweka kitu mbaya. Eka namba yako badia. Ikiendea mwingine, bahati mbaya kwako.
You hear that? Take the phone, put your number. If it goes to someone else, you're bad. You'll be the one to blame yourself, because right now my head is so filled up. I'm thinking about a lot of things. The road is not complete. The rain is about to rain. My car is at Sotik coming at home. The goat that they're preparing at home for the feast is not okay. And me and my wife, we have disagreed. So to answer your question that, maybe to clarify to people who are saying maybe, Rocio is at the village, you guys are saying whatever. No. Ask any Swahili speaker here, and I know most of the people know Swahili, and let me not say most, like a few know. And if you ask anyone else, they can tell you. If you missed that part, now that's summarized everything. So listen, taking the phone, put the number. Right now I'm thinking about things. I don't want to mix up. If you miss your number, you'll be the one to blame yourself. So that now answers the whole question is, where is Rocio? You hear Maro say, Bibi, tumekosana. Okay, me and my wife, we have parted. We have disagreed. Okay, and now as he was making that video, or maybe launching, showing you the car, he made sure that he stick to that news of the car in the home and stuff like that, so that people don't question, where's Rocio? Because the last time I saw Rocio was the one who was here to launch the car. Actually, let me get that video where Rocio was launching the car, and let me get the video. Let me get the video for you. It would be nice, because it would be nice to do that video with you watching. Right here. It was right here. When the car arrived, can I see it? Yeah. This is the videos when Rocio arrived, and here and here and here we see. Now the car is here. Can I actually drive? Oh, I guess no. I'm looking for that part where, yeah, it's here. This was the first time that they arrived at in the village. Let me put here. This 2 months ago, when they arrived in the village, Rocio made this video, and this was her. Like, actually, she made this video. She had to post this video before even MARWA did. Okay, and she said, touring our safari Land Cruiser 4x4. Let me click on it. Right there. So Rocio had to make this video to announce the arrival of the 4x4 Land Cruiser. So the question is, why not now? The Mercedes is here. It's supposed to be a family car. Why is Rocio? Why is she not part of any of this? You know, when I was watching the videos, Dorina cooking and Dimango helping cooking, preparing food, people are like, maybe she's somewhere in her room. But I was really resistant to accept that fact, because how? Like, the entire time people were preparing this compound, you know, I saw the other guy, Jose, washing the car, Dorina preparing the meals and everything. I didn't see any sign of Rocio being here. And people are like, okay, she's in Nairobi to receive the car. They'll be coming back with the car in the village. I was like, okay, let me just give you time, because if I argue too much with you, I'll be saying, oh, JT, you lying. No, I wasn't lying. Because when I told you, when I made my previous reaction, I told you that the previous night when Maro came here, quarreling GITIRIBA and Rocio for messing up the car, because, you know, Rocio gave GITIRIBA an order to take the car out without his permission. And now Maro was like, I don't know what GITIRIBA and my wife wanted to go and do, because I didn't know what. I mean, he was speculating a lot of things, and from it, anyone could know that, you know, that thing would not sit right with them. So at that moment, I knew she was not cool, and she couldn't wait for Maro to, you know, Maro reacted badly to GITIRIBA and Rocio. She had to leave, go have go and have a night, like I say, for safety, to a neighbor. I made that. You can check that previous reaction if you haven't. So till that moment, she's not there. She's not there. She didn't come back. I heard that from that moment she took a bus and went to Nairobi, where she was processing to leave the country. I don't know what went down. I don't know if she managed to leave or something. But the thing is, she never came back to the village. She never came back to the villa, and up to now. So when I was checking this video of her, like days ago, no, not months ago, this was her, and she was introducing the Land Cruiser, and she was the first person actually to post this news of the car when they arrived, because at least at that moment, Maro wanted Rocio to be part of it. But now the Mercedes is here, the family car. Rocio is not there. GITIRIBA is in the picture, but where is Rocio? Now it answers your question anyway.
To sleep. It was a huge fatigue what I had, so, but I'm recovering. I'm recovering, and the first thing I wanted to do, today I have multiple videos for you. There's a lot of things I want to show you.
Exactly. So, she was sick at that moment. I remember making a reaction telling you Rocio was acting very sick when Conmam was praying and they arrived. But now to come and announce this Mercedes, not Mercedes, this safari car, she wasn't sick, and I have a lot of things to show you. She was here to break the news. Actually, that video went viral. It had more than 80,000 views. You know, so I expected something similar to this or closer to this. at least Rocio being part of it, even if maybe she was sick or something, but she would be there. Rocio mama, hey, come and say hello to my fan. Or me Toto, let's have a drive, let's have a ride to go and, introduce the car. But GITIRIBA is here in the car. Looks like him and Maro have fixed their mess, or maybe their differences. Of course, GITIRIBA might have simped to Maro. Let me say simp. He might have gone, licking the nyash and say, Maro, you forgive me, you can take the land, whatever. Maybe let me assume that Mao GITIRIBA has compensated to fix the car. That is all Maro said. Me and GITIRIBA are not gonna talk until he come and fix my car. So yeah, he's here, Dole, showing you Dole. Where's Rocio? That's the question. And of course, as I played that video, Maro said him and Rocio are not in good terms. They fell apart, maybe parted ways or something. Kukosana means that him and Rocio are not cool and she's not in the village. So this whole crew, this whole whatever. Let me take you there. So, okay.
Density.
Now that Rocio is not there, Jamaican uncle was there and the boys, they were taking a ride.
These cars are like eggs. You see, that's why I want to be very insistent on these cars.
Yes.
To be used in a very sensitive way.
Exactly.
Not
These cars are like eggs. Okay, that one I understand. And GITIRIBA maybe might not be the driver of this, or maybe he will be the driver of this, but under strict condition that Maro is saying this car like eggs, they'll be only used when I permit so and stuff like that. And before even that, I had something here. When this car was arriving, there was an uncle. This uncle that is driving the uncle that is driving this Land Cruiser was reporting that GITIRIBA was careless. He was attesting to Maro that GITIRIBA was careless. That's why he hit the road, the car, because even in the darkness or maybe in the slippery road, I can drive this car with no scratches, even though the road is so slippery. So I this uncle was trying to tell Maro that GITIRIBA maybe scratched this car on purpose. So maybe not to forgive him or something, or maybe he was trying to get the job, because Maro was like, oh, GITIRIBA has been loyal to me, he can be my personal driver. But now the uncle was telling Maro, hey, no, there's no way that I can scratch that car, this big car, because it's very huge and it can't slide. No matter what, I can reverse it and I can drive on reverse, but I cannot scratch it. The whole time we're talking about MARWA, GITIRIBA, and the uncle and the cars. No Rocio in the picture.
we are going to receive our car today.
So the uncle is now reporting to Maro that this car, when I entered here, since GITIRIBA brought it here, it was on 4-wheel. He had automated the 4-wheel mode, and there's a lot. Even the fuel tank has been used until reserve and all that. I mean, he was reporting to Maro what GITIRIBA messed up with this car, maybe to trying to get GITIRIBA out of job and secure himself at the job, stuff like that. So uncle is telling Maro GITIRIBA had used the sub tank, that reserve tank, until now it's blinking red. That means it is warning. Hey, uncle, why are you trying to get GITIRIBA out of job? And you can see he has tried to come back to the villa, and Maro has accepted him. Uncle, you're being bad. Uncle is bad. All right. Anyway,
we are going to meet my car. I think you guys saw it yesterday, but it has not come down here. Yeah. I don't know if that small car will be able to manage this road, Uncle.
How are you? How is life?
Yes, guys, here is Uncle Paul.
Yes, I've come.
We are going to meet my car.
That is Uncle Paul. And now Uncle Paul was the one who was, reporting the stuff to Maro and telling him, hey, GITIRIBA messed up your car. But I don't think it was intentional. I really believe it was an accident. So whatever Uncle Paul is trying to do right there is we call it kuchonganisha in Swahili. Try to mix up stuff and create a bad blood between GITIRIBA and MARWA. And I can see GITIRIBA is already in the compound. He was here. I saw him here. Can see GITIRIBA is...
Please. Yes. Hi. Mato, Mteti, I know it's your first day. You've seen maybe this home on videos. Yeah. But this is...
Can you see GITIRIBA in the picture? You can see him right here. In the between there, and he is here with the visitors. That's to mean him and MARWA have fixed their mess, or maybe they have agreed. GITIRIBA, remove that thing from the rod, from the compound. You can see Jamaican uncle and the boys. All this time, Rocio is not here because, as we can see GITIRIBA back, we expected maybe to see Rocio. So people who are telling me Rocio is in Nairobi to receive the car, bring it home. Is there another car that we're waiting for? Is there another car that Rocio is supposed to bring? Oh, why did she not come back to the village? Or what is she doing in Nairobi if she's still in the country? What? MARWA will not address it and no. And until they fix all that and maybe he managed to bring back Rocio to the village, that is why he will maybe feature her in the video and say, maybe she wasn't feeling good, or maybe he can say... he can cook stories, because how at this special day, this special moment that now we are welcoming back the car to the villa, because okay, the other time you can say Rocio could not come to receive the car from at Conmam place. Maybe if she was in the car, sure bet MARWA recorded that thing, a whole video, raw and edited. We saw the car coming, parking at Conmam home, from that part cruising back to the villa. Did you see anywhere anything, any rumor of Rocio being anywhere there in any of the car? And okay, the question is, even if she was in the car, why will she hide? All right, for the people who say maybe she was in the car, why will she hide? I mean, they were welcoming the car home. Why will she hide? Why will she not surface, come and celebrate, or maybe be on the limelight? They are celebrating their their Mercedes, their family car. Why would she hide? Now, that tells you, just like I played that clip, MARWA saying, him and the wife, they have disagreed big time. And Rocio is not even right there. But now I'm surprised that MARWA does not even see that as an issue, because Rocio was not cool. She went to sleep somewhere else. She spent a whole night outside the villa. But MARWA didn't bother to go for her. Instead, the following day, he sent someone and Conmam to go negotiate, bring Rocio back. But she said no. And she left. And right now, I waited for the cars to come. And I was waiting. Let me wait and see if she would come out of the car. I watched the whole video. I didn't see her anywhere there. I didn't see Mitoto. You want to tell me that MARWA will be receiving a car and having the good news? Mitoto and Rocio are in the villa, in the room, and MARWA will not even bring them to come and take a picture with the Mercedes. Yo, lie to someone else, not me. That one I can tell you for a fact. Rocio is not right there. He's not there in the villa. They have a big problem. They have a big disagreement from what happened with the Mercedes. No, Mercedes, like the Safari car, how they scratched it. But now, looks like MARWA and GITIRIBA, they have fixed their mess. Rocio said no, because maybe she thought that was too disrespectful, and maybe how MARWA acted. And how rumors goes, maybe MARWA put his hands on her, which I'm not really sure because I didn't see. I'm not going to say like a no for fact. I hear it being said allegedly that he put his hands on her and she said, no, I'm not going to deal with this type of life. She left. And from there, we don't see her, no here, no more. Whatever is happening there, nobody knows. Nobody knows. GITIRIBA is here and the boys are here. Where's Rocio? For the people who are still challenging me, please come and challenge me. Tell me that you've seen her, or she's in the room and she couldn't come and celebrate the news of the Mercedes because of A, B, C, D. Give me your reasons. I like when people come and try to counter me and tell me, hey JT, you're lying, you hater. The Mercedes was not so good for Rocio to come and celebrate. She had better things to do. Oh, she was tired. She was sleeping in the house. All this time around that Dorina and the lights were cooking. She was in there because, okay, she doesn't like to cook. All right, I understand. And the guy is home. They're celebrating. MARWA is having to interview everyone, including GITIRIBA is here. Rocio is not there. Okay, go on, tell me where she is. Where she at? Gitiriba, welcome to the Bila. Have you sold your land to fix the car? Let me know, hope so. Gitiriba, please don't tell me you sold some of your property to fix the car to be able to talk to Marwa again, because that is what he said. Me and you are not going to talk again until you fix my car and fix your mess. And now I'm seeing you here. That's to mean you have fixed the mess. So tell me, Gitiriba, what did you do? And speaking about what you did, where's Rocio? Because you are with her in the car. So the two boys are like divorced. Gitiriba chased his wife. Maro didn't see no big deal. Rocio has left the villa. Maro doesn't see big deal. Both of them, their wives have gone, their children, whatever. No big deal. As long as they're acquiring wealth, they're building houses, they're buying cars. That is all matters. Just like Maro told Gitiriba, Gitiriba, don't worry. You're gonna marry a beautiful wife and buy a good car and beautiful wife. Don't worry, you know. So I guess that is the same advice Maro is taking. Marwa, I shouldn't worry. Let Rocio go. Roro Mama, you just go. I just bought a beautiful car, and I'll marry a beautiful wife. Because of course, what is keeping Marwa with Rocio anymore? He didn't get the passport he wanted. I'm sure Rocio made it so hard for him to do that. So what is Rocio for? Rocio, you didn't get Marwa that passport he wanted. So as far as he's concerned, you are of no use. Gitiriba, was good.
This is the first day. Gitiriba, tutolea hiyo. Alafu nini? Hiyo.
Gitiriba, take off those stuff from the road and welcome my boys. Gitiriba, please work hard. I've forgiven you, so you have to double your loyalty. You have to prove yourself worthy being here, because I've given you second chance. After, of course, I know he had fixed the mess. I'm sure he did. So Gitiriba, work here. But at the same time, Gitiriba, tell us, where is Rocio? I'm sure you communicate. Don't you? I'm sure you, Gitiriba, have a communication. Tell me, please, are you going to DM me and tell me where Rocio at? The last time I checked on Instagram, Rocio had posted something, a story, but it was in Spanish. So I didn't really understand what she said in that. Nothing like the Mercedes, nothing like in Village, nothing like Maro. That quote that she had posted that was in Spanish, so I couldn't read. For people who read that thing, tell me what she said. Maybe she said it's over. Gitiriba, what's up?
Maybe this home on videos, but this is the first day. Gitiriba, tutolea hiyo. Alafu nini? Hiyo wheel. Yes, tafadhali. Hii ndio parking.
All right, Gitiriba. Now you have to prove yourself worth. Now that Maro has given you a chance or second chance, prove it worth. All right. And so, let's go back here. Sorry for the commercials. All right. The guy is home. The craziest part of this is Mawira. Mawira was trying to sit on the car. What is that, by the way? How can I miss that? Mawira, you wanted to sit on the car. Hey. Okay, Mawira, you're crazy. What is that? I guess it was here.
But it would be unfair that you do such an amazing job and I don't expect 0.5 grade. Wow. All right, Maina. But it would be unfair that you do such an amazing job. A lot of money you give my followers. Guys, I'm going to me, I call him. Maina has already told you. Maina, you can you.
So, just Facebook and...
Pussy, I told you.
I'm trying to get that part where Mawira was trying to sit on the car. And Maru is like, hell no, Mawira. Where's this? Okay. It's right here. Hell no. I can't see it. Again, see Mawira.
Me. Yeah. And delivered even for.
Thanks, bro.
Thank
Also,
you.
thanks for
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Pictures with the car.
Before the pictures, I'm looking for the Mawira. Mawira, trying to sit on the car.
These days put my information and all those.
So,
yes. Yes.
So, and our contacts are
plus 254.
Yeah.
1 minute, 1 minute. If I don't get it, I won't stress too much because I won't really stress too much.
But it would be a business in a good way. Yeah. And you've delivered. I sent you my.
This is Japan. So pre-export over.
They will.
I won't stress too. I just missed it with some minutes. Yeah, I get it right here.
It's taken 3.5 months.
Yes.
It's been delayed.
Mawira, no. Mawira, how will you sit on my car, Mawira? Please no for now. Please no. It's a very new car, please. There are things I do not allow. Please, can you?
Exactly. All right. That is the point I was looking for. Anyway, Mawira, the car is so new. Even Rocio has not seen it. I'm not sure if she will. Mawira is trying to sit on it and pose and do the big boys pose on the new Mercedes-Benz, whatever C-Class. For what? It's called whatever, man. Mawira, you're booking your own ticket to be chased out of the villa. You think Marwa cares? If he chased Rocio, who are you? Anyway, Mawira was trying to press the wrong button, and Marwa could not allow that, you know. I'm not going to allow that. That is the brand new car. I haven't even touched it, and Mawira is trying to sit on it. Mawira, you think Marwa cares? Your friendship and whatever. Ask Rocio, why is she? Why is she not even touching the car? So you want to be the first one to, hey, bro, you really mess up.
Yeah, so basically, I tell
you ndani ukae huko upige, lakini kukalia, you can go in and take a good picture. Ukaa hiyo hapana hiyo. Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm saying no because Mawira wants to kneel on the vehicle to take a picture. Yeah. No. He can go here and take.
Hold on. Had I muted my microphone? Looks like I had muted. So I had muted my microphone as I was trying to say my stuff. Sorry, how long did I mute? Anyway, I was saying Mawira is really playing too much, that he's trying to sit on the car. Sitting on the car? Mawira, you're playing too much. You think that Marwa will spare you if he did away with Rocio on the spot? Mawira, I can now see you going out right now.
Yes. Yeah. Guys, I'm saying no because Mawira wants to kneel on the vehicle to take a picture. Yeah. No. He can go here and take a good picture. Yeah. Yes.
So, yeah, it does happen.
All right. Anyway, let's get into the house where now things are going down, right? And I didn't see Rocio, so people are like, okay, sure. Right here, where food was being prepared, there was Dorina, there was Anastasia, there was this guy who came to wash the car. It's called Jose. And when I was looking at this all video, including Dorina's own videos, I didn't see any rumor of Rocio in the house. And people say there's no way she could be here because she had gone to Nairobi to receive the car. I was like, hell no. I don't really think that is the case. But people are like, yeah, that is the case. And I was like, let me wait. And here's Dorina and Dahe and the visitors. I think one of the guy asked, he asked, where's the wife? I don't know, Marwa cut that part. I'm trying to get that part. If I get it, I'll play before I finish this video. Just be sure you watch the whole video.
Yes. We have the big boss here,
Today is the first day I am testing the brown ugali.
Why are you eating with a spoon? It has to be your hand. Yes, the way you take it.
Yeah.
All right. there's the people, and these are the visitors that were being waited here, and the meal was being prepared by the Dorina and all that. They did a good job. And I saw in the comment section, people are telling Dorina, you fit to be a wife of that villa. I was laughing so hard. You guys, maybe, yeah. Tomorrow, really, I think someone who can cook and clean and do all that house jobs, house chores, can really qualify to be a wife. Can really qualify. It's not about, being here like she can. That's one I believe 100%.
You used to call Ugali Keroma. This is Moraibi, guys, as he has already introduced himself. From Kenyatta and Airbnb is in Nairobi, so if you're guest later. Yes. Uncle Brown Ugali. Let me watch.
Jamaican uncle is here to represent Roro. And I don't know, when Maro was saying don't post this news of Maka before I do, did he mean even Rocio could not post? Because the last time I checked, Rocio was allowed to post and all that. So as we're going on, as I'm asking, I will be asking this every now and then. Where's Rocio? Do you really think that she's still in the bill? For people who missed this, I'm gonna play it again. I'm just gonna play this again so that if you missed it, or maybe you joined late, Maro said on camera by himself that him and wife are not in good terms. Wamekwasana likes to mean that they have disagreed. So it's not like haters are making up stories. It's the Maro. Actually, when I made my reaction the other time when I said Rocio is not in the villa, some neighbor saved her. It's something I heard from Maro himself. It's not like I made some stories. I wasn't speculating. I heard Maro saying it. So he was transferring some money to some guy, and he said, right now my head is so congested, I might end up putting some wrong number. So take the phone, put your own number there. In case you messed up the number, you'll be liable for it. I mean, you'll blame yourself, because right now you may saying your number, but I'm thinking about the road is bad, the rain is about to rain. My car is at Sotik, another town coming to the village, and me and my wife were not in good terms. So right now I'm thinking about a lot of things. Just take the phone, put your number. In case you mess, you'll be the one to blame yourself. So right there I got like, okay, this is my answer I've been looking for. So Rocio and Mara are not good terms. Mimi na bibi tumekosana, like I and my wife have disagreed or parted ways or whatever you can make it out of that. So that tells you the whole story, like, hey, Senso, you forgave Gitiriba, but you let your wife go. I don't understand. Like, I thought Gitiriba was the one who messed up, but now it goes down to that question that if Rocio gave Gitiriba the order, then Rocio was the one to blame. So I guess now, if Maro went hard like that on Gitiriba, I think maybe he went really harder on Rocio. I guess that's why she had to go. So when I was playing this video, I wanted you to hear Maro saying by himself that him and Rocio have disagreed, have parted ways. That's where I got my answer from.
Ndio maana yake unapea mtu.
Ndio maana yake unapea mtu. That's the reason why you give someone the phone to put their own numbers. And Maro was like, yeah, that's the reason, because I may end up putting wrong number because of some reasons. I'm thinking about the things.
Akosea shauri yake.
Shauri yake. Akisema mimi pesa sijaona, namwambia si wewe ndio uliweka namba.
Yeah, that's the reason. Because if they say I didn't see money, I'll say you're the one who put the number, not me. Because right now you could be saying, but I'm thinking about a lot of things. Don't forget, me and Rocio are not in good terms, so I'm kind of stressed.
Mimi napeanga mtu. Mtu anaweza kuambia wewe unafikiria.
Yeah, mtu anaweza kuambia na unafikiria, like someone could be telling you something, but you're thinking about
mvua iko karibu kunyesha.
The rain is about to rain, and my car is at Sotik. My car has reached Sotik, coming back home, coming to the village. From Nairobi, there are a lot of cities you pass through, or towns, including, Kisii, Sotik, whatever, those kind of places, Narok. So Sotik is one of the places that you have to pass when you're coming home. So
mbuzi haijakuwa
sawa. The God that preparing for the soup is not okay, and bibi mmekosana. Me and wife, we have disagreed. So that's why I'm giving him a phone, so this guy can put his number in case he confused, to be on him. Right now I'm thinking about things you could be saying. I'm thinking about the road is not finished. the rain is about to rain. The goat that I'm preparing there is not okay. Oh, my car is at Soti coming home. Me and my wife, we have disagreed. And so that tells you the whole thing that him and Rocio are not cool. So that's why you didn't see Rocio anywhere in this whole video, through the celebration, receiving of the car, whatever, talking about it. And this is a guy, I believe, at this point where they were now launching the car, putting here on the view, my guy, bring the car outside so that when we are talking about it, people can see, bring the car out here so people can see what we are talking about, and at least we take pictures. So it was a time that they were taking pictures and stuff like that. I believe at that moment, Rocio will be there, because why would they take pictures, like family pictures and stuff like that, with Rocio not in the picture? Or tell me Rocio was in the house, she wasn't excited about the Mercedes new car news. I laughed so hard. So you had Maro telling you him and Rocio have parted, or they have disagreed big time. And I believe she's not anywhere around that village. Maybe if she's still in the country, she could be somewhere. I'm saying she could be somewhere. I'm not sure 100% where she at currently, but one thing I'm sure of is she's not in the village, not in that villa, for what's the reasons that you can tell what happened over there and how Maro came. Actually, I really want to play that part, because it really makes sense if I play that part where Maro was telling you about Maro was going hard on GITIRIBA and telling him, why did you do this? Oh, maybe you and your wife, what were you doing? Let me play that for you. So for those of who missed this, maybe they're asking, JT, what are you talking about? What did the Maros do? Or what GITIRIBA, what Rocio did? This is actually what they did. GITIRIBA had taken the car and he knocked it on the fence and he scratched it, and Maro was so furious, and he was even insinuating or projecting or saying stuff that could be signaling something that maybe GITIRIBA and Rocio had something that they were doing that Maro was not aware of, and that's why he was so furious. And yeah, that is where the whole drama started. And from there, Rocio has never been seen in the picture, not even now that they are celebrating the car. So if you missed this whole scenario, this whole drama, it's all started from here.
Roads, GITIRIBA brought the Land Cruiser here. It has scratched itself. Can you see?
Yeah, you can see.
All these are scratches. Just brought the car here. It has scratched itself. This.
You hear? So, and Maro said, I'm tired of GITIRIBA, and I'm tired of, if you don't see me with him, don't ask why. And at the same time, I asked Maro, if we don't see you with the Rocio, should we ask why? And I asked, and Maro gave us the perfect answer.
Just tired. I'm just tired of him. I told him I don't want a deal. No cash would come here. Look, scratch.
Yeah. And now the last part the last thing that he said on that video is actually that brought a lot of issues and the stress in the streets. He was kind of projecting that GITIRIBA and Rocio maybe could be or were doing something that is fishy. And I believe that is now when he went back home, things went down in a manner that maybe Rocio could not take it, and she decided to leave. And luckily, the village and friends in the village, talking about Gabi, they hosted her, and she never been back to this villa. So that's for people who maybe did not follow this saga from the start. This is where it started, and from there, Rocio had never been here.
Scratches everywhere. Look, these are scratches. Those are all scratches. So.
So what's it going to be?
When you see me with no GITIRIBA, don't ask me what happened.
Yeah, when we don't see you with Rocio, should we ask what happened? Because of course, we haven't seen you with Rocio. The new Mercedes-Benz is at home. We have seen the news here, whatever. We can see you guys are, showing big news here and showing us. But where's Rocio? So yes, when we don't see you with GITIRIBA, don't ask what happened. We have seen you with GITIRIBA, so we can't ask what happened. Where's Rocio? That's a $1 million question. You guys, are you gonna ask him or not?
I don't want to have someone who I can't give instruction and to follow simple instructions.
Same thing goes to Rocio. I can't have someone. I cannot have someone who I can give simple instruction, follow them. So because Rocio cannot follow, doesn't mean that the rules only apply to GITIRIBA. I cannot have someone, not a driver, someone, including a wife, who cannot follow my simple instructions. So you get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
I told him no car or even a motorbike will pass here. GITIRIBA has totally messed.
And at that moment, GITIRIBA was still in that car, and we had the uncle now coming to tell Marwa, hey, Marwa, that road was not that much slippery. Even if it was me, I couldn't even knock the car. So I don't know why the car was trying to, I don't know why the uncle was trying to say that to Marwa.
Now, I want him to go and paint the car so he can feel the pain that I'm...
Of course, I want him to go and paint the car so that he can feel the pain or whatever. And he said, I'm not going to talk to him until he does that. And I suppose maybe he has paid. Sorry, I had my sneezing. So I guess maybe, let me just hope that maybe GITIRIBA didn't sell his properties to come and fix the car. But that is what happened. But let me play the last part where Maro said something crazy.
I'm feeling. I told them.
What do you tell them?
Him and my wife, I don't know what they wanted to do. Look.
Exactly. Him and my wife, I don't know what they wanted to go and do. And now when this uncle, I don't know his name, when he came to the picture, all he was telling Maro is, me, I couldn't scratch the car because Maro, no. He was telling Marwa that GITIRIBA was negligence. He did that maybe on purpose.
Branch kuja hapa. Same branch. Speaking
I can say.
I'm saying. Yes.
I can drive this vehicle from the main road by reverse until this place without any
Bigger horn.
Okay, so Uncle is saying, I'm saying, I can drive this vehicle from the villa to here on reverse without any scratches, nothing. That's to mean GITIRIBA did that on purpose. And he was saying GITIRIBA used even the fuel tank, the reserve tank until it's red. The car was on 4x4 mode. The car has been messed. Maybe he was kind of projecting that GITIRIBA did that on purpose. But when I was looking at all this, I saw GITIRIBA in the house or maybe in the villa. So right there, I knew that Marwa and GITIRIBA has fixed their mess. So it's not something to say maybe it's that bad. But the question is, where is Rocio? That's a $1 million question that you should ask yourself. Where's Rocio?
You've seen maybe these home on videos, but this is the first day. GITIRIBA, tutolea hiyo. Alafu nini hiyo wheel.
So you saw, GITIRIBA is here, Rocio is not here. All right. So for the people who are told not to post before Mara posted this, let me play it and I'll take you to the boys out. I'll be calling a reaction. You guys don't post before I do because it won't be cool.
He works very hard.
Yeah.
Huyo ambiwa post bado nimepost. Huyo msichana.
Huyo msichana ambiwa post bado nimepost. Tell that lady to post after I post because I won't be cool.
Hata you know, I need to tell them they need to wait until I post.
Yeah, let them know. Nobody posts before you. Yeah.
Yes. Maurice.
Jamaican uncle, yeah, nobody posts before you. So right now we can expect a lot of video pouring down on Mercedes-Benz coming or whatever. I saw Jose clickbaiting and saying new Mercedes in the house. I guess he wanted to post that, but he was highly warned. You guy, I even told him, if you post before Maro, you're done. I guess he had that. He was trying to clickbait. So yes, you can't tell me that rule applies to Rocio because the last time I checked, she was the one who posted this news of the Land Cruiser before even Maro. So it's not, that rule cannot apply to Rocio. Maybe this time round. But again, even if that rule of posting before him applies to Rocio, you can't tell me Rocio was not anywhere part of this video, part of showing the Mercedes. Even now, taking the car for a ride, go take the boys to the border town to go and have a beer. Rocio was not there. Mitoto. Really, seriously. The Mitoto cannot be part of the celebration and Rocio and take pictures and stuff like that. Hell no. Rocio is not there. And as I played a video, Mara told you that him and their wife have disagreed. So you get the answer. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Tuambie huyo Morris hapa. Because others Morris, uambie watoto na film waangoje video yangu ikitoka YouTube ndio wapost tafadhali. Tafadhali jamani. Hata huyo msichana mwingine naona na film hapa.
Yeah, tell the lady, even that lady, to wait until I post so they can post. Anyway, let's go to the border town where Rocio and GITIRIBA have been going without me. Let's go and have a beer. I don't know if GITIRIBA was here.
Yeah, from there, but I take flights. So today, I want to try something Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro is the biggest mountain. Really, and it's decided we go two separate ways, and then we will. Yes. Uncle Jamaica.
So the boys are out. I can see David Jr. and all that. The boys are here for the beer to celebrate the arrival of the car. All this time round. No Rocio. New car, no wife. I like that. New car, no wife. Or new car, new wife. Can we wait for that? New car, no wife.
I'll take what's called Red Bull.
Red Bull.
And this is my first time I'm going to see MARWA think of here.
We have Muteti. We have Mats. Bad company. Bad company.
Anyway, that is it. So, if you're still wondering, what's up? Now you have the answer. Mara said, him and the wife are now cool. He doesn't even care to go, just like GITIRIBA. Don't worry, GITIRIBA. You'll get a beautiful car and marry a beautiful wife. Same applies to Maro. Don't worry about Rocio and me, Toto. I've gotten a new car and I'll marry a beautiful wife. Cheers to new car, new wife, or no wife, whatever you make it. Anyway, guys, this is a premiere. It's not a live stream, so I really wanted to interact with you in the comment section, but because I'm just multitasking, I'm handling a lot of things. Maybe I'll catch you on the live stream after this, on those hours. If OT won't be in the which hours, I'll be there. Thank you all so much for watching this video this far. Let me know if you watched the end and if you heard what Marwa said in the video. And if you doubt, ask any Swahili speaker. Can tell you that Marwa said him and the wife have disagreed or have parted. And you have seen Rocio now, hey, for whatever reason, I'm just going to wait and see for them to come and do damage control and say, hey, me, Toto, maybe my Rocio was handling what. I don't know what tomorrow will come and tell us that where was Rocio all this time around. From that moment that Maro went to Vex and say, him and my wife, I don't know what they wanted to do. But I believe if Rocio decides to break the silence, it will be a banger. Rocio, please, come out. Let me check on Instagram to see if Rocio have dropped something, because I might be speaking right now. And Rocio hasn't posted nothing. I wanted to see if she have updated her story to say, run out there. Yeah, actually the story she posted is here. I'm gonna share with you this story so that let me show you this story that she posted. So at least you can, maybe for people who understand, this is the only update. This is the only update from Rocio that she posted. You can see 18 hours ago, and this is can't say. Hell no. Where did that thing go? Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me just get it. It was here. Vocabulary. What are you trying to do? Yeah, it's here. So, for people who can understand whatever, is it Spanish or whatever? Mi mayor proyector creativo soy yo, and constante peris, or whatever. You people, forgive me if I pronounce this thing wrongly. Caro, I can see your status update here on Instagram and see this is Caro. Oh, thank you, Caro. And this is Rocio. And Dimong, of course, here. I don't know if she updated the story of the car. I guess she did. And so, let me see. She did it. Anyway, that is the only update from Rocio since since everything went down at this 18 hours ago. For people who understand Spanish, please tell me what this thing means, because I think something's not working. Anyway, it was nice having you all here. Thank you for watching. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast for another episode. I'm going to see you in the next one. We're going to talk about what's popping, what's happening. Bye for now. I love you all. Like the video before you go. You remember to subscribe before you leave. It was nice. Catch you later. Bye. Ciao. Or adios.
It's a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning. You wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. You break your back to make me feel again. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. They say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change.